The man himself, he's back. Where have you been?
Tom, how are you doing?
I'm not bad, thanks. How are you?
Good. Busy day, man. Look how you've collared me. I mean, look at me, no haircut. That's why I'm wearing this stupid hat. Not had a beard trim. I look rough, huh?
I look fine to me, mate. What have you been up to?
But, cold out here as well. But
winter, isn't it?
Just been busy, man. I mean, like, first of all, I need to apologise to these guys, right? 'Cause I've not made any videos or any content for a while. I started my vlog. I did the One Answers, but the reality is, like, you've got to do the work, right? Like, there's no point in me preaching all this stuff about business. I never wanted to be that guy that just preaches about business and doesn't actually deliver. So what happened was we started building out our new SaaS offering called Growhawk. You'll see it out there if you search for it, and just took up all my time. You know what it's like building a new software product, and obviously you've joined the team now and you know how busy it is. Hands on deck, there's no free time. If I had the free time of somebody following me around to do the vlog series, then of course I'd do that, but at this stage where we need to allocate the resources, I've just had to focus on getting the product delivered, and that's meant I've not been able to produce content for you guys. And I know I promised I'd show you the journey, I'd show you the steps, but I can only do as much as I can, and I won't let that be at the detriment of actually going on my journey. So Tom's here. Tom, you've said you try to catch me every so often, and we'll get some content out there for these guys. So when you catch me, let's make some content. Let's just remind them what the journey is about. But just so you know, every minute's flat out, and it's just doing this, sometimes repetitive, boring stuff. But if you leave questions in the comments, ask me any questions you want. We'll try to see how we can add value to you guys on your own journeys, and like I said from the outset, create a community where we can help each other all on our journey. I don't stand here and claim to know everything. I'm learning so much about the SaaS world and business world as I continue to grow, and I think it's wise for us to share that knowledge with everybody else at the same time.
You repping some new merch there?
Say that again?
You repping some new merch there?
Do you know what it is? I just don't like wearing brands. Like, so much easier to just throw this hoodie on, throw this stupid hat on, and go to work.
What are you saying about?
Like, I remember when I was in investment banking, like, I had proper slicked out hair, full on suit, tie. Those days are gone, man. Now don't even get a haircut. You know how it's like.
Show us the back. Nice.
Late nights, early mornings, man. You remember me saying that? That's what it is, honestly. And like, the people on the outside who think entrepreneurship is glamorous, it really is, like, probably the worst job in the world, because you get blamed for everything. All the responsibility ends on you. A lot of it's repetitive, and you just got to find solutions. You're like a firefighter. You got to put out fires, and that can get tiring.
What do you reckon? What do you think about the new Musical.ly development?
Oh, did you hear? Musical.ly. What did I tell you guys? So those who don't know, Musical.ly just got acquired for up to $1 billion. So if you go back to my previous videos, I told you guys it's all about demographics. It's about watching, where are people gathering and what products are they using. And if you look at the young demographic from 8 to 12 up to 15, they were on Musical.ly, and for whatever reason marketers didn't seem to understand that, and they're like, why is everyone going to use a stupid app where you play music and dance to it? But I told you, don't get all caught up in what the people, the so-called experts, are saying. Like, just go out and do your research yourself, and if anyone sane went and kind of analyze the demographics that was using this app, it's a no-brainer. With, I can't even remember how many daily active users they've got, but I think it was probably 80 million daily active users on Musical.ly. It was clear that it was going to make a big exit. What was interesting, though, was the fact that it was the first Chinese app to penetrate the American and European markets, and obviously it was acquired by a Chinese conglomerate. It's good. It shows that it's all just a battle for attention. If you look at Facebook, why did Facebook want to acquire Snapchat? It's because Facebook didn't have that demographic. Facebook doesn't have the demographic of Musical.ly either, but they've got the rest with the acquisition of Instagram and their native Facebook app. So I wouldn't be surprised if you saw how Instagram started adding the Snapchat features, which has worked. It slowed Snapchat down, but the Snapchat users are still loyal, they're still using it, and that demographic is still firmly in Snapchat's hands. So I won't be surprised if Facebook play another play there and go again, as Snapchat suffers and the stock's tumbling. I wouldn't be surprised if they go in for another bid. At the same time, Musical.ly, that demographic, they need to work something out there at that younger age demographic, because they've got to capture that. And then they've got the full spectrum, and that's what they ideally want to do, right? They want to connect the world. That's Zuckerberg's mission statement. So he can't connect the world unless he's got all the age demographics, and he's missing that young 19 to 15 demographic that's not on Facebook or Instagram.
Zuckerberg for president?
The guy's flipping smart. I watched quite a few of his interviews, and the guy's switched on. He knows what he's talking about.
Don't get to his position if you don't.
That's it. It's just hard work and actually, eating your own dog food, really, right? Like, you've got to be someone who likes building things, and that's one of the things I've always liked doing, is just building things. Like, if people use it, great, and you can build companies out of that. But ultimately, you've got to build something that people like, they enjoy, and that's what we've tried to do at Growhawk. We want to build a platform which doesn't just operate and do the job it does, but it's got to be enjoyable, because people are spending time on your platform. It's got to be fun. It's got to be enjoyable, not just serve an end purpose.
Cool. Well, I'll let you get back to it, but before we go, inspirational quote.
A quote. Do you know what it is? I think I posted it the other day. Like, recently, this sense of entitlement is actually quite frustrating. Like, I'm speaking to a lot of youngsters, and they feel they're entitled to success. Where did this sense of entitlement come from? You've got to earn success. You've got to go out there, put in the work, earn your stripes. Like, I quit an investment banking job which was well paid, and I was working for free for my mentor for a good period of time, and before then setting up my business and running into the opportunity that is Growhawk and building that out. I failed numerous businesses before that. So it's not something that you wake up like the Facebook success stories or WhatsApp, have this great idea and you run. The majority of people, the majority of businesses occur on the third, fourth, fifth attempt. Look at Uber. Travis, the CEO of Uber, had quite a few different businesses before Uber came about. It wasn't just Uber overnight. I think that's the thing. Nowadays, entrepreneurship has become so attractive that every kid just thinks they can sit in a garage, come up with the next big product and not have to earn their stripes. And yeah, that'll happen for a few people, but that's the minority. If you want to be a true businessman or woman, whereby you know how to monetize products, find what people want, deliver it to them in a quick and efficient way, then you're going to have to earn your stripes. Growhawk is my first endeavor at a SaaS product. I've got so much learning to do in that space, but I have to become the industry leader in that space. It's just to give you a brief update for those that don't know what Growhawk is, it's a customer feedback and engagement tool for all businesses to use so they can hear what their customers are saying and react on the back of it. And it came about, obviously my mentor, he owns one of the UK's largest retail chains in the UK, I said that. And from that, I learned that these businesses weren't gathering the insights from their customers that they should be. So we set out to build out this tool. I started it in my flat. We started building this out. Now we've got a modestly sized team working on it. And the journey started. And I'll take you guys on that journey. I'll try to update you whereby it's possible. We're just at that early launch stage where we're trying to gain our traction of members. So I highly recommend you go check it out. Share it with any business owners you think would find it useful. And apart from that, it's like I said, I've said it in the previous videos, you launch a product, you iterate it from the feedback you get. And I'm eating my dog food there. I'm following my own advice because I've launched a product, I've shipped it. I didn't wait around for 4 years trying to make the perfect product, which I told you guys in the videos not to do. I've just launched it. I'm embarrassed by some of the features and some of the bugs, but at least people can see it. And now the users who go on and use it, I can iterate the product and make it better and better. So I want all of you guys to go check it out. Give me the feedback so we can continually iterate this product and make it a product that serves the masses in the way you guys want it, not the way I envision it to work in my head.
Cool. Cheers, Ijaz. I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, catch me in a bit. I've got to run to the next meeting.